So I have an EV now. We've talked about how I drive this now. And so this is my first winter with it. And it's been really interesting. Like last night, clearly on my drive home, blasting the heat the entire way home. And it was okay. It was okay on the battery, but it was cold.
Sure was.
Yeah, that's a battle in many ways. And we're all on this journey with you, by the way. It's
So we're getting updates on, I think that if I keep the heat at this level or put it in this mode, it fares a little better.
I don't have Keith to geek out anymore.
But hey, you're giving me some advice for if I go down that road. Hey, this weekend's looking pretty good overall. It's going to be a winter feeling weekend for sure, but tomorrow we will have less wind, and that will make the difference. Not totally calm, but just not as gusty as today, with a few flurries around in the afternoon. Then on Sunday, we'll start with cloud cover, and sun will increase from north to south through the day. Along parts of the coast, it may take all day, but farther inland, it should be brighter on Sunday. And then it's cold and windy again on Monday. It plays a lot like the weather we had today. 23 right now in Bangor, 26 in Portland, teens in the mountains and up north, but we still have winds that are at times gusting about 25 miles per hour. So the wind chill in Bangor is 9, 15 in Portland, and 3 below zero right now in Rangeley. Storm system sitting up here to the north, but high pressure is moving closer to us, and as that happens, the wind will lighten up. A very weak warm front that comes through tomorrow, and with that, we'll have more clouds in the afternoon and perhaps a flurry. But tonight, cold and windy, so if you are headed out through the evening, it's going to feel like the middle of the winter. Tomorrow morning, that wind eases up some, but it's still on the cold side. Temperatures in the morning rise from the teens into the 20s. Sunshine will be longest lasting in eastern Maine tomorrow. Central and western Maine, the clouds come in by late morning. And there will be a few flurries and light snow showers, but I don't think we get a whole lot out of that. The wind tomorrow comes in out of the southwest, so we make it into the mid-30s on the coastline, 20s off to the north tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, still a spot flurry, but overall tomorrow night is going to be less cold than tonight, both in that the temperatures are up a bit and there's less wind. There is going to be an area of snow offshore on Sunday. And all week we've been watching this thing, but it's never really looked like we were going to get into much of anything, and it still looks that way now. There could be a flurry on the coast, certainly more clouds Sunday morning, but as this pulls away Sunday afternoon, we'll see developing sunshine from north to south. Snowfall through the weekend, patchy coating in spots. I don't think there's a whole lot that's going to be out there to worry much about. Storm system travels to our northeast, and on Monday on the backside, we again kick up the wind out of the northwest. Basically a repeat of today's weather, temps in the 20s, but feeling colder with the wind. Then toward the middle of the week, the air mass moderates a little bit. It's not going to be as cold by Wednesday. We're into the mid and upper 30s, maybe a passing snow shower up north, but otherwise not much to speak of. And then we likely get into the 40s by Thursday and Friday. Seas tomorrow 2 to 5 feet, gale warning up only till 9 o'clock tonight, and then once the winds go down, that will be dropped. So for tomorrow, a few flurries in the afternoon, 20s to near 30. Sunshine develops from north to south on Sunday, then it's windy and cold again for Monday, but we do moderate things middle of next week, 40s on Monday. Rain probably Thursday night into Friday, and then behind that, we turn cold again for next weekend.
Always back to the cold.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks so much.
You're welcome.